everyone. I don't know what that was. Hello, but I'm gonna go with it. This is the video where I talk about all of the makeup that I used up in the year 2020. I'll go over totals and my reviews on all the items. I'll go through it category by category and give you a grand total at the end. So let's get into it. Okay, first of all, I used up 2 full-size primers. This one from Mira. This is the Invisibler Perfecting Shield. This I really like on its own, but I did not like using it with skincare, other like sunscreens or anything. It really pills up. I feel like there has to be an art to using it with other products. When I was having a good skin day, I really liked how it really is blurring on the pores, but like I said, it doesn't really play nice with a lot of other products. It's a bit tricky and it's really expensive as well. I got this like through a subscription box, so that's why I got to try out this full size. I enjoyed it while I had it, but I probably won't seek it out again. This is the Wet n Wild Matte Photo Focus Face Primer. This is something that I really didn't have a whole lot of feelings about. I felt like it didn't do much, and in order for it to actually mattify, I had to use a lot, like putting on way too much. And when I used what I assumed was a more reasonable amount of it, it didn't really do anything. But I've heard other people say it really mattifies for them, so maybe it just depends on your skin type. I won't repurchase this. I only used up 1 concealer, which seems surprising, but I do feel like I am pretty light-handed with concealer. So this is the Catrice Cosmetics Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer. This I thought was okay. I was not obsessed with it. It's something that I probably won't repurchase just because there's lots of other concealers that I would like to try. But as a concealer, I thought it worked pretty well. I use very little under my eyes. If I used too much, I thought it looked crepey on me. I felt like using it to cover spots and things, it worked out okay. So this one's a nice, affordable concealer. I only used up 1 base product, and it happens to be a mini. This lasted me way longer than I thought it ever could. I mean, there's only how much in this? 10 mils, but this particular foundation from Yensa, a little bit goes a long way. I remember really enjoying this. I was using this with a very glowy sunscreen when I used this, so I felt like whenever I used this that I was extremely glowy, but I don't think that's the fault of the Yensa. I feel like it is a more hydrating product in comparison to others. I actually recently picked up this same thing again. I feel like I did enjoy it, and I would like to try it on with a different sunscreen that's not quite as glowy, but I did like this product. I did use up some setting spray. So first, this one from Kula. I remember using this in the summer and thinking it was the nicest thing to bring along in my purse. I actually used this up mostly in 2019. This was my first empty of 2020. There was barely anything left in it, but I remember loving bringing it along on a hot day just to add a little bit of SPF. I really don't know how much SPF, honestly, it added, but I did enjoy using it, and I would reuse it again if I could find it at a decent price. This is the Catrice Dewy Glow Fixing Spray. I would use this again. I liked this. I thought it made me look glowy, but not too glowy, which is a problem for me, especially in the summertime. So yeah, definitely would use this again. The e.l.f. Matte Magic Mist and Set. I used 2 of these up, mostly just because they're so affordable. I think they're like $5 each. I don't know about this mattifying one. I really didn't feel mattifying. I probably could just go for the regular one. I don't think the mattifying part does anything for me. And then I used up this little Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. I think I've mentioned in videos how really, really pleasant the mister was on this. Just really soft, really, really nice. But it does make you very dewy. So if you are looking for a high-end dewy spray, this will do it for you. Just know that it is very expensive. And this little mini size had like barely anything in it. So very sad. I wished it had a little bit more product in it, but that's just the way it goes. These are the mascaras I used up. I used up 1 full size and 5 minis. This was a discovery this year. I heard so many people talk about it, and I really, really like it as well. I can show you the wand. It has, I think, the type of wand that a lot of people like it's not super spiky or anything. This is a really nice mascara. Once I use up my current backlog, I will probably repurchase this. I often have issues with transferring and flaking and all those things, and I didn't with this. I found this really, really nice. The only drawback to this one is actually I sometimes found it hard to get off. So for not being a waterproof mascara, although I think you can buy this in waterproof, I would just avoid that one and go with this one because I thought it was sufficient. I really liked it. This is a Hourglass Mini of the Caution Extreme Lash Mascara. It was very black, and I felt like I got decent volume on this one, but I actually didn't really care for that little speck there. But I actually didn't really care for it that much. I felt like almost like a couple of my lashes broke off using this one. I mean, I don't know if that is true, but just because of that, I would avoid this one. If a little mini came my way again, I would cautiously use it, but I'm not gonna seek it out. This one from Buxom. What is this one even called? Blackest Black. And it's just called the Lash Mascara. I guess I don't know if it has a particular name, but this is one of those with a spiky wand. I felt like this one created the pretty wispy lash look. It was okay. It wasn't my favorite one. I won't seek that one out again. And it did smudge on me. Next, I have this one from Douce. This is the Boombastic Lash Volume Mascara. Do I even remember what I thought of this one? I can see it's more of a spiky wand. Can't remember what I thought of this one. I'm thinking it was very separating, but you know, that it wasn't necessarily my favorite. I think that's the main feeling I get from this one. Next, I have this one from Too Faced. I call this the Girl Mascara. This has a crazy fluffy wand on it. I eventually grew to like this. It creates a lot of volume, lots of length. I won't seek it out again, but I did enjoy it while I had it. Lastly, I have this little mini from Tarte. I think this is the Lights Camera Lashes mascara. It doesn't say on it, but I'm pretty sure that's what this one was. I generally like Tarte mascaras. This one was okay. Yeah, nothing that made my life change, but I did use it up happily. As far as mascara wands go, I have heard that there is a service where you can donate them, and they use the wands to clean little tiny animals for wildlife rehabilitation. I think that's the cutest thing ever. I'm gonna look into that. I'd probably have to clean the wands and everything first, but I just don't want to throw these away. I want to see if I can donate the wands. That would make me happy. I used up 2 eyebrow products. This is a little mini sample size of the Benefit Gimme Brow. I really like this stuff. I would definitely use it again. It's just a little tiny wand that it's had more of a dry formula, which in my opinion makes it pretty easy to work with. And these little sample mini sizes last me quite a while. So yeah, I really liked this. And this, all the writing is mostly gone, but this is a LA Girl Shady Slim Brow Pencil. These last me quite a while and I really like it. I used up 1 eyeliner. Check out this little dude. It's now too short to sharpen, so I'm counting it as done. This is from Illamasqua in the shade Honor. Maybe I can give you a swatch. It was just a brown eyeliner that I used to tightline. It took me almost all year to use up that eyeliner, which shows me I do not need to collect brown and black liners. 1 is enough of each color for sure. I only used up 3 glosses, which is so disappointing to me. I really felt like I could use more. There were several months in the year when I was working on another one that I eventually had to declutter because the packaging broke. So I feel like that kind of ruined my gloss panning for the year. But oh well, at least I did finish these up. So first I have this one from Revlon. This is the Super Lustrous gloss in the shade Rosy Future. I feel like this was really pleasant. I would happily use another Revlon gloss. I have no plans to buy another one just because I have a lot of glosses to use, first of all, and a lot of other brands I would like to try. But I have nothing against this one. It didn't have a weird drugstore smell. You know how sometimes they can have like a nasty smell. This one was just really nice and pleasant, and I really like this color. This was a lip oil from Steve Laurent. I used this up incredibly quickly, I remember. It was just like a pale lavender. In fact, what was the name on this? It was Orchid. Yeah, the shade name of this is Orchid. So that was, you know, pleasant, but nothing special. And this is from Touch and Soul. It is a duo with a gloss and a liquid lipstick. I'm deciding to declutter the liquid lipstick. It's a metallic brown that it's, while really cool, honestly, it's just not very wearable. I just don't see myself using it without the gloss, and the gloss is now gone. So I will be counting that as a gloss empty. And I'm probably not going to repurchase this. If they had other glosses though, I would try them if they weren't metallic. But because I actually really liked how this felt on the lips, and I felt like it was just a nice gloss. So I would try another one from Touch and Soul, just not this particular one. And yes, the band on my watch has broken. So very annoying. Finally, lip balms. I have this lip treatment from Hanalei in the shade Peach Pink. This was nice. I felt like it didn't do anything extra special to heal my lips, but the shade of it was really pretty. Same thing from this one from Hanalei in the Tropical Citrus Lip Balm. I felt like it was pleasant, you know, maybe a little bit more than just your basic chapstick, but nothing really special. Whereas this one from Lasting Smiles, I actually didn't like. This isn't the scent was fine, Peach Blossom. It was really pleasant, but it felt gritty. This is like this is an organic lip balm, which doesn't always happen with organic lip balms, but I've had it happen where it almost feels like the oils clumped together weirdly or something. Yeah, it was like weirdly gritty, and I felt like it didn't heal my lips. I felt like my lips were really, really chapped, but you know, that's the way it goes sometimes. I did use this up pretty quickly. So here are all my makeup empties of the year. I had 24 empties, and which I feel pretty good about. You know, some of these things took me a really long time to use up, and I would put the total exactly how much I used up across the screen. So I look at this, I feel, you know, pretty proud, especially of using up some of those sprays. Some of those lip glosses took forever, and I feel pretty good about using up all my mascaras and the lip balms and such. But I do feel like next year, or this year I should say, I really want to use up more lip glosses. I would love to use up a blush, you know, goals. So anyway, these are my makeup empties for the year 2020. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye!